Fun fact, at a Masters swim meet here in Tempe in 2019, I beat an Olympian in the 200 backstroke.
Woo! There we go. There we go. Welcome to the Ask a Swim Pro show. We are in Tempe, Arizona. My name is Faris Abedi, co-founder and CEO of MySwimPro, and I'm joined by our global marketing manager, Taylor Holmes. What's going on?
Not much. Happy to be here. Happy to have you in my hometown.
Yeah, I'm in your neck of the woods right now. So let's get right into it. Your role at MySwimPro, helping swimmers all over the world improve their performance and health. But you have a swimming background. So tell us about how you got into swimming.
Yeah, so I've been swimming since I was 13. And I actually played softball for 12 years before that. So I played softball from age 4 to age 12. And my family, my parents, my grandparents, all swimmers, and they all have told me multiple times, you'd be a good swimmer, you really should try it, you should try it. Around middle school, high school time, softball wasn't doing it for me. So I decided to try swimming, and I did a summer league, and the rest is history. Joined my high school team, joined a club team here, and I've been swimming ever since. It's a huge part of my life, and I sometimes say that I regret not listening to my parents and starting sooner, but yeah.
That's awesome. What was your favorite event?
I swam backstroke and middle distance freestyle. So 200 backstroke and the 200 free were my faves. Tough races, but
yeah,
they're fun once you get good at them.
Yeah, totally. So you're still competing, you're still swimming. Has your favorite event transitioned at all, or is it still the back and the free?
I definitely still like the 200 free. I also like the 400 and the 500 free. The 200 back is just such a brutal race.
Yeah.
I'm more of a 100 backstroke gal now, but fun fact, at a Masters swim meet here in Tempe in 2019, I beat an Olympian in the 200 backstroke.
Woo! There we go. There we go.
Yeah, Darian Townsend is a South African Olympian. He's retired now, but he just goes for all the Masters world records.
Yeah.
And so he shows up at a lot of meets here. He lives in the valley. And so he went for a 50 backstroke split in the 200 back. So he did a 50 all out and then was just cruising the rest of it. So I just came in.
And you passed him.
And beat him right at the end.
There we go, there we go. You know, it's really competitive. There's a lot of fast swimmers here. What are you doing outside of swimming?
So I'm a big dryland fan. I have been a personal trainer for about 4 years. So I've coached group fitness and like group fitness integrated with swimming, which is super fun. So I love lifting weights, running stairs, hiking, yoga. So COVID has made it hard with gyms closing and pools closing, but you can always get a good workout in with your surroundings outside.
What's your favorite thing about swimming compared to other types of physical fitness, whether it's dryland or running or biking or anything else?
Yeah, swimming is very meditative. And I think the fact that it takes out the auditory aspect of it, like when you're in the water, you can't hear anything, you can't hear anyone else, you're just alone with your thoughts or whatever song is stuck in your head at the time. And it just really helps me to just relieve my stress and kind of clear my head, and you're really only focused on that one thing.
Yeah, awesome. And so let's transition to what you do with MySwimPro. You're on the MySwimPro marketing team. You get to see what's going on all over the world, different stories swimmers have. Any stand out to you or any exciting things that you've been able to see in the last year with MySwimPro?
Yeah, so it's on the community side of it, it's really rewarding to me to interact with our members on social media and just hear their stories about how we've helped them get faster or reach whatever their goals are, whether that's losing weight or getting faster or learning a new stroke. Or helping them out with something they're struggling with. On the team side of it, it's a really fun and collaborative environment, and it's just a great place to be creative. And yeah, I mean, we shooting is super fun. I've just never been able to do that in any job.
Yeah.
So go and shoot content and then put it all together. Our video team is super talented, and yeah, we've got a good squad behind us to make good content that really resonates with people. So it's fun to be involved in that whole process.
Is there any specific moment, event, or experience that you've had with MySwimPro that kind of stands out, or a member from the community or anything like that?
World Swim Day 2020 was really awesome. It was my first World Swim Day as a participant or on the MySwimPro team. And it it was a day where everyone got really, I don't know, like in their feels about swimming, and were talking about why they loved it so much and what it means to them. And especially in the crazy year that was 2020 with COVID and everything, I think people were just like really reflecting on the sport and like what it means to them. And it really brought everyone together. So that was like a really powerful thing to experience. Just being on social media that whole weekend was really great.
Cool. What's something that you recommend to new swimmers, advice that you can share? Because you've seen a lot of people through MySwimPro, they ask us for help. And so if someone's watching and they're looking to get started in swimming and they need some either encouragement or advice, how do they get started? What should they do?
Yeah, so to get started, I think the first thing, you just need to start. Like swimming can feel like a very, it can feel like a sport with a very high barrier to entry.
Yeah.
Because you need the special gear, you need to find a pool. It's a very technique-oriented sport, so it's really challenging. But the first step is just to start, because once you start, you're going to start improving. Set a routine for yourself and really focus on your technique. Take it slow. If you're new to swimming, it's going to be challenging, so don't overdo it. Just take it slow. Really focus on technique. And once you get better, throw in some dryland training, and you'll see yourself really just start to improve really quickly.
So you mentioned swimming is really intimidating, high barrier to entry. What's like a misconception that swimmers think you have to do X, Y, Z, or you have to do something or be capable, but in reality, it's not true? And any myths you want to debunk about like getting started with swimming that you can do this?
I think one thing that I've noticed is a lot of people think that swimming is like distance running, where you just go out and you run 3 miles and then you go and you swim 50 laps, and that's totally not how you have to do it. If you like to do that and you want to go swim 50 laps straight without resting, like more power to you, absolutely do that. But interval training is your best friend, and break it up however you need to. If you can only swim one length at a time and you need to rest, do that. Rest until you're ready to go, or mix it up, 25s, 50s, do some intervals. Mix in drills, mix in speed work and stroke, and your workout will fly right by. You won't be bored. If you get the right workout, it is not boring.
Yeah, and where can people find awesome workouts?
The MySwimPro app, download it.
For sure. Cool. Any other advice you want to give to beginner or advanced swimmers who are looking to take their swimming to the next level or even get started?
Yeah, really, dryland is amazing, and don't neglect your dryland training. I personally saw huge gains in my swimming when I started lifting weights. But you don't have to lift weights. I mean, even just body weight stuff. We've got some great workouts in the MySwimPro app with just body weight or just minimal equipment that are awesome. It also helps with injuries, and just helps you build some strength and power that you just can't get in the pool. The pool is awesome, but supplementing with that dryland is so important. And then my second one is to take a rest day. Every week. Yeah. A lot of people don't do that. They feel super unproductive if they don't take a rest, or if they do take a rest day. But just think of it as part of your training. You work out 6 days a week or 5 days a week or 4 days a week, and those other days are for rest and recovery. And you just know that after those recovery days, you're going to get back into the pool or back in the gym, and you're going to feel good. You're going to feel strong. And that's the whole part of, like, that's a big part of training and getting better, is you have to feel good in your workouts. Because if you're killing yourself every time, you're not going to get better.
Taylor, thank you so much for being a part of the MySwimPro team, the community, and sharing this interview with me.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Awesome. All right, well, wish you guys the best and happy swimming.